and welcome to this week's West Coast Today podcast with me, Kathy Griffiths.
Me, Owen Wild.
And me, Fiona Scott.
We're here to bring you the headlines from the Oban Times and Lochaber Times this week and from across our website, www.westcoasttoday.co.uk. If you've got a story you'd like to share with us, we'd love to hear it. You can contact us via email, editor@obantimes.co.uk or editor@lochabertimes.co.uk by phoning us on 01631 568 000 or via our social media channels. Don't forget, this podcast is now available on Spotify, Apple Music, or wherever else you get your podcasts from. Just search for the West Coast Today podcast and give us a follow to make sure you can keep up to date with each week's headlines. This week, we've been hearing from Teresa Russell, whose bed-blocking husband has been waiting 9 months to come home from Oban Hospital, where she fears he will die a broken man. Homesick John, who had a stroke in May, needs a care package before he can be discharged, but he is deteriorating fast while he waits. Argyle's care resources saga continues, as it does in Lochaber, as we're going to hear later on in the podcast. But in a happier story over here at the OT, leap year baby Callum McClellan has won 2 dream cars and, wait for it, coined in £15,000 from lucky raffle tickets in less than a decade. The distillery worker from Oban is buzzing after his latest win and says it feels like living in a fairy tale. I'm thinking I might get him to go and buy a Lucky Dip lottery ticket for me this week. Don't know about you folks.
Yeah, me too, please. That'd be great.
Wouldn't
15
that be
grand.
lovely? And we've got more to make you smile with some lovely photos of Benderloch birthday girl Jessie Wormel, who's just turned 100 and in her lifetime of many achievements also started a tree nursery growing thousands of native trees that are planted all over Argyll. Owen, what have you been working on this week?
Thank you, Kathy. Well, Oban's railway pier was the site of a rescue operation this last week, as sunken fishing boat Azalea was pulled from the depths of the bay. The ship sank over the new year, and it took 2 days to fully secure it. Pupils of Salem Primary School on Mull have been hard at work addressing a foul problem in their village, successfully seeing a dog waste bin installed after appealing to their councillors. And staying on Mull, the iconic Mull Rally has seen mass resignations from its 2025 committee. Despite the highly successful edition of last year's event, disagreements between members and the Mull Car Club seen at least 13 step down in protest. Some members who had left have been involved in the rally for as long as 40 years, but the Car Club has insisted that despite the exodus, the 2026 edition is still happening as planned.
Thanks, Owen. What have you got for us this week, Fee?
Well, Kathy, our brilliant reporter, as you know, Matt Young, has jetted off to sunnier climes this week. But before he went, Matt jumped into the LT Toyota and jetted up the A82 to Nairn to chat to a Fort William woman who has been left stranded in a care home following the collapse of her care package. The 29-year-old cerebral palsy sufferer was moved to the Manor Care Centre on November the 10th, and despite being assured her stay would only last several weeks, she still remains unsure when she can return home. Elsewhere, a 14-month-long dispute between energy giants SSE and Lochaber Food Bank has finally been resolved, thanks to the determination of a Speenbridge octogenarian with a wee bit help from the Lochaber Times. And you can also find out what happened when a Manchester man proposed to his girlfriend on the halfway line at Claggan Park in the Fort William v Invergordon League clash last Saturday. Read all of this and more at www.westcoasttoday.co.uk, along with news and features from all our titles here on the West Coast. Back to you, Kathy.
Thanks, Fee. That's it from us this week. Thank you for listening, and remember to pick up a paper tomorrow in all the usual retail spots, and of course you can also keep up with us and all the latest at www.westcoasttoday.co.uk. So goodbye from me, Kathy Griffiths.
Bye from me, Owen Wild.
And bye from me, Fiona Scott.
Bye.
Bye.